Alright guys, Cooking with Carter with you right here live on Facebook. I'm going to show me for a little bit. Everybody's been asking me how I do these, so I'm going to do these from beginning to end. I'm going to have my wife film for me because right now I'm filming my face. I'm going to turn the camera around just shortly to show you this real quick. But all I got is my skillet here. I've already got a fork, baby. All I got is my skillet here, heating on 350 with about enough oil to cover the bottom, about an inch of oil, not even that. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and let Emily hold it, and y'all can see this from beginning to end. Hopefully we got enough. Juice, but I'll let Emily film it and all that. All right. So all I'm gonna do. This is like really super simple, guys. The recipe from beginning to end takes about 10 minutes prep time. All together. What I got is I got a dish right here to put my ingredients in. I'm gonna back this up a little bit so I got some room. All right, so I'm taking lump crab meat that's been shelled and cleaned. This is all lump crab meat from the catch that we got the other day at Lone Star Lake. Okay. So that goes in there just like that. Get all the remnants in there because I'm hoping I can get at least 3, maybe 4 crab cakes out of this. All right. So there's my dish. Now what I'm gonna do?
There's a little bit on the edge of the lip.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. I'm gonna take my crab meat, put it in the middle, crack an egg, just like that. Don't know if we got any viewers yet, but y'all check me out. Okay, literally, I'm gonna take some mayonnaise, just a bit, not even a 1/4 a cup. Drop it in there like that. Okay, that's about a 1/2 of a 1/4. So literally, I'm gonna take some breadcrumbs, about a 1/2 a cup of breadcrumbs, and I'm gonna eyeball this. It's about a 1/2 a cup right there. Okay. Sprinkle a little bit of garlic salt in here. A little bit of complete seasoning in here. And literally just a tiny bit of onion powder. Finally, just some oregano. Okay. Get the mayonnaise out the way. Now you want a good stiff fork to do this. And all you're gonna do is mix your wet and your dry together till it almost becomes a paste. Now, I got a second egg right here because I can already tell. It's not going to be the consistency that I want. Crack that egg like that. Drop that egg in there with the egg yolk. Mix it around. Because you want this to be basically a paste. But you also want it to hold together. So you toss it around. Toss it around in there. And you get everything in there that you want. My oil's already good and hot. Now, if it's still a little bit too pasty, which it is, I go back in here. Sorry I said here like that. I don't know why it came out southern. Go back in the old mayonnaise. Get about another fourth of a cup. Now it's okay that the bottom of your cup is mayonnaise because you're going to use that to get the crab cakes out of it. Okay, so I'll bring this in there, incorporate the mayonnaise in here like this. That's a little better. That's what we want right there. Was a little bit too dry for me before. And that is basically your crab cake batter right there. So you just toss it around, make sure it's all incorporated in, which it is. Okay. All right, so to do this, it's quite simple. You go in here with your mayonnaise cup, and you get a good size, and you want to basically
level it out with this.
pat this down. And then take off the excess. Okay, my hands are clean. Okay. All right, now all we're gonna do, turn this over.
Becky Bridges is watching.
And if it don't come out right away, just tap it, 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 tap it. Come on, baby. That's what you want right there. Now, what you do, once you get that, you're basically gonna mash it down just like that. So you get a nice flat surface. Put it over there. Okay, now, so this don't happen again, what I'm gonna do while that's cooking, I'm gonna go over here and get my cooking spray, because that's stuck a little bit. I'm gonna go over here and get my cooking spray and spray the cup down a little bit. And you can also spray your batter. It's not gonna hurt that. Okay. So since I'll shake this down a little bit. Spray that down just like that. Now these take about 4 minutes on each side to cook. We'll do the same thing over here for crab cake number 2. Just even it out. Make a little thumbprint. And you want to make sure that it's packed down nice. Come on, baby. Ready? Ah.
You alright?
I'm fine. A little bit of oil never hurt nobody. Flatten it out. Just like the other one. Move this over. I ain't know where that spatula go because I need to flip this other one. You can tell when they're ready to flip by the brown on the edges. So if you just come over here like this, slide it up on your spatula, flip it over just like that. And that's all a homemade crab cake is. It's real simple. This over here like that. Okay. Crab cake number 3. We'll do the same thing. Pack in the edges. That oil splatter hurt like crap, just to let you know. But we're live on Facebook. So I'm gonna just do this again. Pack it in there nice. Turn it around. Tap, 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 tap right there. Now you can also flatten it out with this if you want to, but I don't like to do that. I'm going to take this little ball over here like this. Flatten it with the spatula, make it nice and even. See how nice of a shape you got with the spatula when you do it right? And it falls out of there. So you don't have to pack it in too much. So you can see this one's starting to get brown around the edges. Okay, same thing, flip it over. Right there. Okay, we got 3 crab cakes in there so far. We'll probably get 5 out of this. This will be 4. Okay. And there it goes, and it's all good to go. Nice and loose. Turn it over. Little tap, little tap, little tap, little tap, little tap, little tap, little tap. And fall out just like that.
Rachel Carba is watching.
Okay, Carbo. Yeah. Yep. Hey Rachel, how you doing? Okay, so all I'm gonna do, flatten that out just like that. And you want a nice even pressure right there. You ain't gotta hit it hard. Okay, this comes over to the corner. Okay, so you can see this one's starting to brown up on the edge just a little bit.
Rachel said, "Hey DJ, I have a suggestion for you."
Go ahead. What's your suggestion, Rachel? Okay. Right there. Last crab cake. We might get 6 out of this. Yep. think we might get 6 out of this. So I'm not packing it in there real tight. I'm just packing it in there loose. Okay. Did she say what her suggestion was?
No, not yet.
She's probably typing it out. Turn this over. Little tap, little tap, little tap, little tap, little tap, little tap.
She said make your patties ahead of time so that you can put them all in at the same time so they're cooked evenly,
You can do that.
which is a good idea.
Yep.
She meant mashed patties, but mash your patties, but it came out Mr. Patties.
Okay, so what I'm doing now, that last one didn't want to come out real good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one here that just came out. I'm going to flip it into the oil like that. I'm going to flatten it out the same way I did the other ones. Okay, so this one is nice and flat and a good, nice even pressure. Now you can see this one's ready to go. So we'll flip this one over, bam, just like that. All right, I need to get something to take these other patties out of, which I'll do in just a second. Move this one over here.
Christina Robertson is watching now.
Hello, Christina, hello, hello. Set the spatula on there just like that. I grab this one.
Rachel said that's what happens when you use speech to text.
That happens to me all the time. Do not feel bad. Okay. So now that these are all cooked, and normally I would put a paper towel under these but I'm gonna flip these one more time just to show you the underside. And you can smell how good these smell. Miss Emily over here about to have a heart attack.
Well, they can't. We can.
They need to invent smell-o-vision for you guys. Turn that one over there. Turn that one, oops, over here. See how light these come out. See, I like mine with a little bit of crunch like this. So basically, I'm going to take these
She said they look delicious.
out. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to take these out real quick. And they are not burned. They are just dark brown, y'all. Just letting you know. Okay, you can see this one on the edge a little bit. Now, believe it or not, these patties here, we caught 10 crabs. So I've made, we had 27 the other time that I cooked. Let me get that off there. That I cooked crab cakes from. And we were only able to make a good 5. But out of this, and I used the same exact cup that I use here, and we actually have 6 that are getting ready to come out of the, and this one's going to be healthy. So really I could almost get 7. So what I did different, I went ahead and did this one in the dish, because I ain't burning myself with the oil again. I learned quick. I'm gonna slide this up here like this, and right over there like that, and flatten that bad boy out. And y'all saw crab cakes from beginning to end. So I'm gonna flip this bad boy one more time. Let the underside cook again, because the chef made a mistake and flipped it a little early, but that's all right, I'm allowed. And that's basically all there is to making crab cakes. So I'm gonna wash my hands while these last couple finish cooking. Set that back over there. Put this in the sink, get this out of the way, give myself some room, and wash my hands real quick. I'll have Emily talk to y'all while I wash my hands.
So how's everybody doing today?
Tell them to tune in to Cooking with Carter, baby.
What he said.
That's a nice promo there, babe. I appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. I'm not a promo. I don't know how.
Just talk to them like you're talking to normal people.
Let me know when you have time to Skype. I have something to tell you, she said.
Okay, that's Rachel.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta tell me who's telling what.
Sorry.
Because I can't see. Okay, so I got that out of the way. And watch your feet. Alright, so while that's been going, I can flip this just one more time. Just like that. Get the other side as brown as that one. And we'll flip this one. Just like that. Nice golden brown. Now the meat, the crab meat is already cooked, so that's why. Because I've already steamed my crabs and cleaned them. Emily and I cleaned them last night and got the mean out of them. Got the mean out of them. They were mean crabs. Got the meat out of them. So that's very easy to do. Okay, but this one over here is just about done. So I'll let this one cook a few.
She's asking what are we having with the crab cakes.
You know what we have with the crab cakes? My mouth and my wife's mouth. That's about it. I ain't really making nothing with them. I got stuff in there to make a salad, but you know what? I just wanted to do this recipe because every time I make crab cakes, somebody gets on and says, make them from the beginning. You've got to make them from the beginning. You never show us how you make them from the beginning. So you know what? I'm showing y'all how I make them from the beginning. I know y'all don't sound like that. I sounded like the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting. Oh, what a world. It was horrible. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take this one out. Ooh, that grease pop really got me good. Dang. Oh, that's the second time that's happened. Okay, so that one's out of there. Move this bad boy over here, let the edges crisp up a little more, because she's a little thicker.
She said laugh my ass off.
Yep. All right. Take my other two forks and put my other two forks in the sink. And I promised y'all Cooking with Carter was coming back, and it is coming back. I just decided to do a little bit on Facebook today because, well, I don't do Cooking with Carter on Facebook Live very often because, number one, I'd have to plug in the phone. Number two, it don't last too long. And that's all I got. I don't want to count the 3 really. Counting the 3 is hard because I got to take off my shoes. But y'all know where I'm coming from with that one.
What?
That's okay.
What?
That's all right.
What?
Just go with it, wifey. Just go with it.
What?
Yes, honey. Oh, my Lord. Oh. Are you singing the Jeopardy theme again?
Yes,
Why are you singing the Jeopardy theme so much?
because you're doing stuff.
I'm doing stuff, but you can film me and talk to the people. The people love you because you're Emily. Everybody loves Emily.
Mm,
Emily's the most wonderful Emily in the entire world.
nah.
That's my Emma. Lily. All right. I like to have a clean workstation, so I'm just going to clean that up real quick. All right. I can go ahead and turn this last crab cake over. Here we go. Watch the splash there. See that nice crispy golden brown on the top right there? That's what I like. I actually like them to be a little bit browner than that. And my wife is yawning. She's tired.
Sorry.
That's all right. They can't see you yawning. You're filming me. All right, so I'm going to let this cook a little bit more on this side. I'm actually...
Derek Elliott is watching.
Hey, Mr. Elliott, good to see you making homemade crab cakes real quick. I made them from beginning to end, but you just got on, so you can't see everything from beginning to end until you go back and watch the video. Real soon you get to see me burn myself live on Cooking with Carter, so that was a good one. Everybody was laughing at me that was watching when they was watching. All right, so when it's just about done, what I like to do after I burn myself is to come over there, turn the power strip off like that,
That was smart.
because that way, thank you, baby. That way you have the power strip off, but your crab cake can finish getting all golden and goodnessy and all that. So I'm gonna just let it sizzle just a little bit more. This gives you a chance to let your oil, cool down a little bit before you deal with it. Now, all right, so that takes care of that. Let me get my spatula in the sink real
Rachel
quick.
said, I gotta get going to do some schoolwork, but just let me know when you have time. And again, those,
Look delicious.
I think, those crab cakes look awesome.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Miss Rachel. Rachel.
Rachel.
It's Rachel and Rachel. I'm trying, Miss Scarlett. I don't know nothing about delivering no babies. Anyway, Miss Rachel. All right, Miss Rachel. We'll see you later. I'm gonna get my spatula in the sink. That's gonna do it for me. And the crab cake goodness will show you how they taste real fast. I'll make a real quick sauce for them. Alright, so let me just grab my plate over here, wash my plate off. Alright, so all I'm going to do is I got the crab cakes in a dish. Okay, I'm going to slide the plate right here. And just burn myself again, that's fine.
Don't do that.
Alright, I'm going to take a crab cake that I just made, put it on the plate like that. Take one that's nice and golden brown over here on this side, put it on the plate like that. Okay, now all you need to do for this sauce real quick, I'm gonna get these out of the way. I'm gonna rinse this off real fast to show this sauce.
You can just tell them what it is.
No, I'm gonna actually show it because I said I was gonna show it, and I do what I said I was gonna do. People still watching or nobody watching?
I think no one's watching right now. She had to go.
Does it have a little one up there in the corner?
No. Doo-doo-doo.
Okay. All right. So for this sauce, like I said, pretty simple to do. You get yourself a dish. I've already got my mayonnaise. Let me grab a spoon real quick. And as you can see, my wife is filming, and I'm just okay. All right, I got a spoon. Now this sauce, like I said, is super simple. Got the spoon. Grab one other thing out of the fridge. This. Okay, so to do this sauce, you need 3 things, okay? Very simple. You need a little bit more than 3, I apologize. You need about 5. Okay, so to make this sauce, and when I do it, I literally eyeball it. You need ketchup, honey Dijon mustard, ranch, and just a little bit of mayonnaise. Now, I know what you're saying to yourself, oh my, that sounds horrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a napkin to wipe off the mayonnaise because that's disgusting from the grease that I had from the crab cakes. From sitting a spatula on top of the mayonnaise lid. It's pretty simple. Okay, watch your feet there. Swing around. There you go. That's fine. Thank you, ma'am. All right, let's wipe off the mayonnaise lid real quick. Make the mayonnaise lid look like new. Get all the grease off of it from the crab cakes. Don't worry, it was closed tight. All right, so all I'm gonna do, set that over there out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna take a good spoon of mayonnaise, like about, I'd say probably 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise right there. Couldn't get the mayonnaise lid on, sorry about that. Come on, CP, don't fail me now. All right, mayonnaise is good to go. Now I'm gonna take literally a squirt or 2 of honey Dijon mustard. Trying to open the ranch. Cooking with Carter's got to work with what he's got here. My goodness. Oh, my word. Come on, baby. Oh, my goodness.
Do you want me to get it?
Oh, my word. What is going on? This is not.
You want me to get it?
Cooking with Carter is having technical difficulties. I have blue fingers, and I don't know why.
What?
I think it's from my jeans.
What the heck?
I don't know. It's the dye from my jeans, I believe.
Shouldn't be doing that.
There we go. I don't know why that was so hard to figure out. Whew. All right. A little bit of ranch in there. Literally about a half a tablespoon. And then finally, make sure the ketchup is open. It is. Got that lid off there pretty easy. And about a squirt or two of ketchup. Literally, it comes down to about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of each. Spoon that around. Make sure everything is incorporated well. It's almost like a sweet and tangy sauce is what you're going to get. Everything comes out to be a light brown with a little bit of red in it by the time it's finished. Okay. All right, I'm gonna smear some on this crab cake here. This one will be mine, this other one will be Emily's. And I'll take a bite of my crab cake. Dippy dippy. Let me hold the phone for Miss Emmy so she can get her bite of her crab cake. All right, and that's mine, but
They're both the same.
that's fine. I don't care.
That's so good.
Is it good? All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for Cooking with Carter. Homemade crab cakes from beginning to end. Oh, thank you, everybody, for watching. And you know what I say? The meals we make are worth the wait. We'll see you next time on Cooking with Carter.